This bar smelled like beer, sweat, and trouble. A place where a smile could turn into a fistfight in seconds. Nobody noticed the quiet woman in the corner until one biker ripped her shirt and revealed something that stopped the whole room cold. You're going to want to hear what happened next. If you love stories about courage and respect, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. The place stank of beer, sweat, and old leather. One of those bars where a good laugh could turn into a fistfight without warning. In the back corner, a woman in a plain cotton shirt sat nursing a glass of water, keeping her head down while the jukebox wheezed out a tune that was more rattle than music. But trouble always finds the quiet ones. A broad-shouldered biker pushed off his stool and swaggered her way, boots thumping against the warped wood floor. Without so much as a word, his hand shot out, grabbed her by the collar, and yanked. The shirt tore. And just like that, the whole bar went silent. On her shoulder blade, clear in the dim light, ink stretched across her skin, the eagle, globe, and anchor of the United States Marine Corps. The murmurs started immediately. A Marine? Here? The biker's grip loosened. His cocky grin faltered, though pride wouldn't let him step back. Her chest rose and fell fast. She'd spent years keeping that tattoo hidden, keeping her past to herself. To most folks, she was just a quiet woman, eyes down, minding her business. But in another life, she'd been a Marine who stood her ground under fire. And now, in this smoky little bar, both worlds had crashed together. Her voice came out low, steady. "You don't know what you just did." The whole room froze. At the counter, a gray-haired vet set down his glass and stared. A kid in a denim jacket whispered, "She served." Respect spread through the room like wildfire. Still, the biker squared his shoulders, fists clenched. A man like him didn't back down easy. She figured she might have to fight her way clear. But she didn't. From the far side of the bar, an old man stood up. Wiry frame, long white beard, eyes sharp as a knife. He tugged his sleeve back, and there it was, a faded Marine Corps tattoo. Another man stood, then another. One by one, sleeves rolled, jackets pulled aside. Every corner of the bar lit up with old ink, scars, and service. The biker looked around. For the first time in his life, he realized he wasn't the toughest man in the room. Not even close. The air thickened, heavy with warning. These weren't just random drinkers. They were Marines, soldiers, brothers, sisters, people who'd fought for one another, for strangers, for the freedom that let him swagger through that door. The woman didn't move. She didn't have to. He let go of her torn shirt, backed up with a curse under his breath. The crowd saw it for what it was, a retreat. And then the bar erupted. Not in violence, but in applause. Hands slammed on tabletops. Voices rose. Not celebrating a fight, but honoring dignity reclaimed. Her eyes burned with tears, not from fear, but from belonging. For years, she'd locked her service away, afraid no one would understand. But here, among strangers, it spoke louder than words. Because courage doesn't disappear. It waits, and when it's needed, it comes back. She slipped into the cool night air, the ragged edges of her shirt fluttering, the sound of clapping hands following her out like a promise. A reminder. Once you give the world your courage, it never forgets.